Good morning, Prince of Peace Church family. Good morning, good morning. Welcome to another Sunday and welcome to the Pop TV pre-worship segment. I am Karis K. Gamble. Make sure you type in the chat good morning to me. It is a great morning. The sun is shining on us again. And doesn't that just seem awesome considering the week that we've been having previously from all of the snow? All of the cold, frigid temperatures. It's just been a lot. So, good morning to all of you guys. It's a wonderful Sunday. Make sure you tell me good morning back. I want to see who all is in here with me. So, make sure you're saying good morning. And I'm really going to it's kind of hard looking at the comments while still talking, but I'm working to do better with that so I can see who all's talking to me. So, to everyone who's just joining us, welcome to another episode of the Pop TV pre-worship segment. I'm Karis K. Gamble. Welcome to another Sunday. Can y'all believe that February is almost up? February is straight almost over, and it seems like it went by like this. It went by so fast. But considering all that we have going on, let's go ahead and get into the pre-worship segment. It is 9:53. Don't forget we have church at 10 o'clock on both YouTube and on Facebook. It's another wonderful service and another wonderful sermon, of course, from our pastor. Good morning, everyone who's saying good morning back. Good morning, Miss Jeanette. Good morning, Miss Stephanie. Good morning, Mr. Robert Waters. Good morning, Leah. Good morning, Miss Vanessa. Nice to see you all. So don't forget, guys, that we are a church full of disciples, and we're growing and trying to build mature and exceptional disciples for the kingdom of God, so who change the world for the better. So we that's our mission. That's our purpose for being in church. That's our reason for growing with God and helping to bring others in. Don't forget that you can also help bring others in as we are going to be coming back to church March 7th. So put that on your calendars. You do have to register online to make sure we don't go above capacity because we are still doing all the social distancing measures and all of the coronavirus, social distancing, as well as masks, hand sanitizer, all of that good stuff. So be prepared to come back into church. Okay. So yes, the church is reopening on March 7th. Miss Angela, the church is reopening on March 7th. Okay. So it's time for the check-in. Let's see how you guys are doing. Are you guys doing well? How have you guys been doing on your discipleship journey? Do you guys remember the first step of being a church full of disciples? If you remember the first step, go ahead, type it in the chat. You know I'm going to tell you. But if you remember the first step to growing mature and exceptional disciples for the kingdom of God, what is the first step? All right, so the first step, since we don't have that much time, I'm going to go a little bit faster. So the first step is that we worship. So we worship and we congregate, fellowship, give praises to God. And then after we worship, the second step, we have to welcome. We bring others in. I'm going to remind you that worship is more inspirational instead of informational. And instead of trying to be, more in your word, it's kind of a way not to bring people in, but a way to feel God's presence so they'll know sort of what they're getting themselves into, because essentially that's really what we do. We worship, and then we look in the word, we bring others in, and that's all about being a disciple. So once you welcome others in, it's just like you're bringing them into our family. So we want others to be part of our family. Don't forget, someone should be in worship because of you. We are responsible for bringing others into worship. And the other steps are underneath my face: worship, welcome, word, work, and witness. And we've just been working on the first two steps. They all kind of coincide with each other, but we have to make sure we have the worship and welcoming part, because we want to make sure that people know that we're here, that we're going to be here with them, and that essentially us as Christians will have other people who we're mentoring, and we can all end up helping each other. So we have worship and welcome. Now, next week we'll talk a little bit more about word, but just know before you work, you need to have some word in you so you can still help bring others in. All right, guys. So worship, welcome, and then we're going to talk about word, but just know you have to be in your word in order to help others and bring others in. Okay, guys? All right. So I have a quick question, and it's going to be very quick because we have to hop on and off. But what is something that you're believing God for this week? I think that's going to be just a normal question that I'm going to ask so that we can keep everyone in our thoughts and prayers when it comes to what they're asking God for. Because a lot of people, you don't know what anybody's going through. You going through your own stuff yourself, but just to see that other people are believing in God for some things you may even be believing in God for. So we all together as one band, one sound. I don't know what that was, but one band, one sound. We're intertwined. We're locked in, family. All right. We're all a part of the Christian body. So I want to thank you guys for joining me for another Pop TV pre-worship segment. Don't forget to let me know how you guys are doing. Pastor, how are you doing? First Lady, how are you doing? Miss Flores, Miss Anderson. Yes, let me know how you're doing. It's nice to see you on here. Miss Jeanette, how are you doing? You guys let me know how you all are doing and have a great Sunday. I'll see you on the worship service in 2 minutes. Okay, see you guys later. Goodbye.